So Twitch banned her. Uh-oh. Let's find out why.
Hello, guys. I have been suspended from Twitch for 7 days.
Good job, retard.
Why? I'm
Good job,
not
stupid.
so sure. On April 7th, I watched I Exposed Texas's Indian
Okay.
Invasion by TylerOliveira with chat. The VOD was deleted by Twitch.
Wow.
So I can only assume my suspension is related to that. And this suspension in particular...
It's crazy how people like that try so hard to remove anybody's voice that's disagreeing with it. And the reason why they try so hard... No, we're going to watch the video. We are. We're going to watch it. Probably tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking about. Probably tomorrow. But we will be watching it. Don't worry about it, because I've held off on it. It's going to happen. And that being said, why is it that you're afraid of other people saying this stuff? Why is it that the only way that the ecosystem of this being okay can be preserved is if you literally remove everybody else's ability to talk about it? Because this is one thing I've noticed, like whether it's like identity stuff, whether it's like immigration stuff or anything else, the only environments that these ideologies can exist in are the environments where they're protected. Like they can't exist as a species inside of an ecosystem. They have to be in a reservation. And it's because the ideas are horrible. Nobody agrees with any of this stuff. It's just being pushed, and you create a false consensus around it by banning anybody who doesn't agree. It's embarrassing.
Seems a bit much.
It's retarded.
7 days. However, this isn't my first time being suspended on Twitch.
Ooh.
But even that previous suspension felt unreasonable. So let me give you the details on that. On January 19th, I used a widget to combine chat from Kick and Twitch.
So if it was January, though, that means that it was over a year ago. Oh, I guess maybe it was 3 months ago. Like, let's just, I don't know if it was 3 months ago. Yeah, it was probably 3 months ago. Never mind.
I received a warning from Twitch and immediately stopped using it in my streams moving forward.
Yeah.
A week later, on February 4th, they suspended me for 1 day for the same reason and deleted the VOD. If I had known leaving the VOD published was a problem, I would have taken care of it.
Wait, so are you telling me that she got suspended because she didn't delete the VOD? So she got a warning, and then she stopped using it, but because the VOD wasn't deleted, then they turned around and suspended her afterwards? Oh my god. How fucking retarded is that? Double jeopardy. That's what they call it.
But they never provided any directions on how to fix the problem. I just assumed that as long as I stopped using the widget in future streams, it showed that I understood the warning and fixed the issue.
I mean, that's obvious bullshit. It is. It's obvious bullshit. I mean, why would you even do that? And also, like, if you give somebody a warning and you tell them that it's actionable content, why wouldn't you just remove it yourself? I mean, just click the delete button.
Apparently, that wasn't good enough. And to make matters feel a bit more silly, on February 24th, Dan Clancy announced that Twitch will no longer enforce against streamers with combined chats.
So basically, she did nothing wrong, and then they even changed the rule a month later, but they're using the rule that they had removed, and the fact that she violated it once, that they punished her for twice, now is a justification to ban her for a third time for an unspecific reason. I think they just don't like what she's saying. I think that's what's going on. Obviously, that's what's going on.
In this, this is something that in most cases we had not been proactively managing or policing putting combined chat on screen, but it was the case that if a report was made, then we were issuing warnings. And that was what happened recently.
Well, you got a suspension too.
And I don't think In hindsight, we've definitely heard the feedback. And so to be clear, we are updating our enforcement guidelines to make sure we are not issuing enforcement actions for integrating combined chat on the video from your stream, such as what happened with Giguk and what he was doing when he received the warning. Now, it's important to note the streamer is still taking responsibility for what happens in the chat from third-party platforms, since we don't control that. So sorry about the confusion. Thanks for the feedback.
Sorry about the confusion implies that was always the rule. Because confusion implies that people had a false perception. What's going on here? I mean, why are we, I mean, what's bro, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. What's this?
Fast forward to today around 1 a.m. I received a 7-day suspension without any specifics as to what I did wrong.
How fucking retarded.
The only thing that I do know is that it falls under hateful conduct, but...
Exact same thing that I got in trouble for too. Exact same thing.
Other than that, I was not given any specifics, so I apologize. I cannot tell you any more than that. I also did not receive any warnings.
It's retarded.
I submitted an appeal, which currently shows the status accepted, so I am waiting to see if I receive any emails about that. As a Twitch partner, I am incredibly disappointed in their inability to properly communicate with their streamers, and I know I'm not the only one who feels this way.
What's confusion?
So for the time being, I will stream exclusively on Kick until the suspension is over. YouTube shouldn't be impacted in any way, and the uploads will continue as planned. For streams, I'll be live on Kick Monday through Thursday, 12 to 3 p.m. PST. Thank you for continuing to support me, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Well, there it is. I guess, I mean, this is the way I see it, right? Is that, like, number one, I agree. I think it's a good thing. And also, I think that the more people that are multi-streaming, the less power that places like Twitch have by enforcing these stupid moderation actions. And I think Joy watched 2 videos that stream. One mentioned video and the other video after me getting banned. So she watched my video of getting banned, and then she ended up... she ended up getting banned for that. You think that's it? Have you contacted Dan directly? I mean, he's pretty hands-off from what my understanding is, and I really haven't. I mean, the thing is, like, he knows what my complaints are. I mean, he doesn't, it's not like he doesn't know. I think that the problem really is that, I mean, I don't think that he, I mean, if you want me to be honest, like, I don't think he really gives a shit. I think he just wants to run the company, and he doesn't really care a whole lot about what moderation is. Like, he looks at it, he's got a big picture here, and moderation is, like, right here, and he's not, like, really caught up with it. That's basically what I think. He doesn't care. I don't think he makes it a priority. Because it's very, very obvious that there is a massive bias. And I think that there's a bias with me. I think that, you know, Powdur experienced a bias. I'll link you guys the video. I totally support her with this. And I think that it was completely unfair. And he's gooning on a regular basis. Well, I'm not, look, I'm not going to get into that. Like, I have no idea about that at all. He just wants to go into thoughts. I don't know about that. I don't want to make any, you know, like, assumptions. I think that's not, you know, appropriate. But my point is that, in general, I do think that the enforcement for it is completely the video that got me banned on Twitch, and this is her upload of it. And it's just fucking embarrassing. It really is. It's absolutely fucking embarrassing, and I don't know why anybody would put up with this shit. I think that it's absolutely completely unfair. And hopefully now that more people are multi-streaming, you're going to have a lot less people that are, you know, putting up with dog shit garbage like this.